Brace yourself for an electrifying night of laughter and unforgettable music on Insomniac Television Las Vegas. One of the stars of the long-running hit show, The Bronx Wanderers, singer-songwriter Vincent John. The hilarious 420 comic, Jeffrey Peterson. Cannabis industry expert Jen T. An original song by the mod wave band Fans of Jimmy's Century. Dance music by Brian G. Soul and that 70s party band. And the Dancing Not Ready for Bedtime players. To get the show started, say hello to your host, Jonathan Scott.
Hey everybody, Jonathan Scott with Insomniac Television. Thank you so much for staying awake with us. If you're watching us after Saturday Night Live, we hope you had a good time with Saturday Night Live, and we hope you're going to have a good time with us. We've got a great show lined up for you today. Today's topic is a very hotbed topic. We're going to be talking about cannabis, something we love and hold dear to our heart, and we're going to talk a little bit about what's going on in the market, what's going out here in Las Vegas and around the country and around the world. It's late night. You may have started without us already. And if you did, we hope you're having fun. And I want to introduce our first guest to you. And I know him as Vin A or Little Vinny, but he's performing under the name of Vincent John. Please say hello to Vincent John.
Thanks so much for having me here, Jonathan. I love being here.
Can we start with your name?
Yeah.
Can we just start with that?
Yeah. So my actual name is Vincent John Adinolfi III. So it's a horrible stage name. And then nobody can pronounce my last name, Adinolfi. They destroy it. So I always went as Vin A for the longest time. That's
right.
how you know me. And then when people went to find my music online and they typed in Vin A, all the VIN numbers of cars would come up.
I love that part of the story.
Nobody could find my stuff. So I was like, damn it, I got to change my name again. So I was like, I want to keep it my name. So I went with Vincent John just because it's easy to spell, easy to say. And it's not too Italian, so it won't scare people away.
So we know each other for a long time.
A long time.
And since you first came to town, I remember the first show that you did at the South Point. Then we're golfing buddies. We play golf together.
That's right.
And you're getting older when you start to know people's parents. And I'm very good friends with Vin's dad. But he did tell me this story that you were getting calls from the DMV because it was Vin A. And I thought he made that up, really.
It was really bad. I was like, I got to do something, man. And then I was like, if not, I'm going to create a company called Vin A's Bidets.
So how old were you when you started with Bronx Wanderers? And tell the story, if you would, for those that know the history of the Bronx Wanderers.
Yeah, so I started the band with me, my dad, and my brother. I was 14 years old. And it was kind of my brother Nick, yeah. And it was kind of just a goof because I was in high school at the time. My brother came home one night with $800 in tips subbing in for drums with my dad. And I was performing at Pizza Express, making $7 an hour. And I was like, I want to go do that. So I went out with my dad. We were making okay money for a kid in college. And the next thing you know, it just kind of kept going like that. And I went to college. On the weekends, I tore. And it just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. By the time I got out of college, the whole world crashed. It was the Great Recession. It was 2010. None of my friends could find jobs. And I just looked at my dad and brother and said, let's just do this. You know, people are having a good time. We're having a good time. And we've had a residency out in Las Vegas for 8 or 9 years since 2016. Yeah. I'm not good at math. And we just celebrated 2,000 shows. And I thank God we're still here and doing it.
And it's still great. And you can see Bronx Wanderers not only here in Las Vegas, but I know that you're going on tour in Florida. You're going to be in Chicago. You're going to be, of course, at home in the Bronx. Yeah. Talk about the Bronx a little bit. Was it Arthur Avenue?
Yeah, so my dad and whole family kind of came from the Fordham section of the Bronx, Arthur Avenue. And by the time I was born there, but then by the time I kind of grew up, the neighborhood went a little like downhill. Oh. So my dad moved us to New Jersey. So I kind of grew up in northern Jersey my whole life. I'm an actual Jersey boy. And I love it, I loved it there. I miss the green. I miss the food. But I love the people out here. I love the scene. I love the vibe. And it's where a musician should be.
And Chaz Palminteri kind of had a little hand in...
Oh, yeah. Well, he's the one that told my dad to, Chaz is a guy from A Bronx Tale. He's the guy that told my dad, why don't you start a band with the kids and do like an introspective of your life? And my dad was like, they're 14 and 11. What the hell am I going to do with them? And I'll admit, like, we sucked at that time. Like, my brother was great. He was always a great musician. I sucked. And when we got better, I got better. But yeah, it's been an incredible journey together, and we get to do it as a family, so it's fun. I can't get fired from my dad.
He He's tried, believe me. He's told me on the golf course. He's tried to fire you.
He drinks a lot more.
But you have a little bit of a solo career. Which Way
Yeah.
Records is the name of your label, and people can find your music on Which Way Records?
Yeah, I mean, you just type in Vincent John and you can find my stuff on Apple, Spotify, all that stuff. I mean, the one cool thing that happened in my career was in 2017 or 2018, I got to open for Bon Jovi at the T-Mobile Arena right here in town.
I think I was there.
So were you there?
I think I was.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm actually wearing his shirt today. What are the odds of that?
I don't know what the odds of anything are, but I know you're going to play a couple original songs for us.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
And here with an original song, Vincent John.
Nailed it.
Vin A.
All day, all night, I wait for the phone to ring. All day, all night, yeah, it's the strangest thing. One day, one night, we'll get a chance to be. One day, one night, we'll finally be free. Ooh, na 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 na, na 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 na. Na 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 na, let me be your wishing well. Na 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 na, I can be your wishing well. All day, all night, all I can think about is you. All day, all night, oh tell me you feel it too. Some days, some nights, you wanna throw me out. Those days, those nights, I know it's to laugh about everything, but
Don't fall asleep. More Insomniac television after these exciting commercials.
Diners, the Nevada Style Pub invites you to play the best tavern, keno, and video poker in Vegas. Promos are how we roll, so make the most of your gaming dollars here with us. Come play in our ongoing gaming promotions and receive daily free play, bonuses, and more. With a chance to win Knights, Raiders, and Aviator tickets, and big money with all those jackpots. It's not only the great gaming that Diners Pub has, it's the 24 awesome rotating draft beers and best appetizers to match. So join us in watching your baseball Aviators and all your home sports teams as we make history in Vegas. Diners, the Nevada Style Pub at 8410 West Cheyenne, 1750 North Buffalo, and Las Vegas Boulevard and Windmill. Diners, I love this place.
The sexiest show in Vegas.
Discover the Lexi Las Vegas, the best boutique hotel in Las Vegas. Las Vegas's adult-only hidden gem offers a European-style topless pool, vintage glam, live music, and unique dining experiences. The Lexi Las Vegas is located at 1501 West Sahara. For reservations, visit the website at thelexilasvegas.com.
And it's cauliflower as well. Hey everybody, Jonathan Scott, we're back with Insomniac Television. Thank you so much for staying awake with us. Our next guest is a cannabis industry expert who's going to talk about a little bit what's going on in the industry with lounges. Please say hello to Jen T.
Hey. Hi, Jonathan.
And Vincent Paul is still with us. Vinny's still with us to talk about cannabis.
I'm a cannabis user, so I feel like I should be here.
You should be here.
That qualifies.
Jen T is really in the industry, And upon returning from living in Amsterdam, 2016, Jen T joined the team at national cannabis media powerhouse Dope Magazine to launch Footprint in the Nevada market. Jen, let's start with where the industry is and where the market is, first here in Las Vegas and then maybe nationwide.
Yeah. Well, the industry at large is definitely booming. I would say that right now it's at an interesting precipice between when a lot of the, let's call it like legacy brands came into the market and were starting the initial industry here in Las Vegas. And now we're seeing that a lot of the larger MSOs, multi-state operators, and some of the more like national brands, you would call it, are coming in, and we're seeing a little bit of change of hands, where a lot of the brands that we got to know and love from 2014, 2017 on now have had a change of ownership and are being rebranded. So we're kind of seeing that a little bit now in the market, where the larger brands are coming in and just fortifying the market, and it's getting bigger, it's getting better. We're seeing more excitement now.
What about the celebrity brands? You know, like Mike Tyson has a brand, and of course, I think it's either Cheech and Chong or Tommy Chong has a brand. Do people tend to go towards those brands because of the celebrity name attached to them?
I think so. I think it's a mix of both. I think some people who you would call like a connoisseur, or someone who's like a very heavy user, right? Someone who wants to pick out their strain specifically to match an ailment or for an effect. They might not go for a celebrity brand because they're looking for something very specific. A tourist or someone who's maybe new in cannabis, yeah, I think that that's a way to get them into the industry and kind of get them familiar with some products, is saying, oh, I like Mike Tyson, or I love Wiz Khalifa's music, so they'll go try that product first and love it or find something new that they like. But I think that the celebrity brands are a way to reach a broader demographic in the industry.
So recently, I guess the biggest change was lounges getting legalized here in Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
How is that taken off at all?
It's starting to, yeah. So there were 40 lounge licenses that were awarded. Now each of those license holders are going to the Cannabis Compliance Board, doing their presentation, and getting the full license to operate. Right now, 2 are open and operating. That's Smoke and Mirrors at Thrive and also Dazed at Planet 13. Those are the 2 that are in that program. And then, of course, there's also New Woo Sky High Lounge, which has been operating. They operate with a compact with the state of Nevada, but they are outside of that program. So we have 3 that are legally operating right now, 2 of which were in the state licensed program, and then New Woo, which has been operating for years.
I'm like shocked right now. I'm so happy I'm off tonight.
Yeah, I know that some of our comedians have performed at Planet 13.
I know the place is huge. I didn't know that they had the lounge already operating. That's awesome. I had no idea.
So, Jen, a big part of your business is events and mixing the culture together with events and safety and regulations aside from the medical thing. Do you want to speak to that a little bit?
Yeah. So my company, Connect Hospitality, what we really specialize in is working with these larger companies who want to either host a compliant event at a venue, or they want to host like a larger scale event at a conference, something like that. So they'll work with us, and then we do soup to nuts. So everything, making sure that the party is going to be both like fun and marketable and has a cool theme and all of that. But we also do the SOPs and safety training and make sure that the guests are going to get home safe and have a good time.
And I saw SOP, so that means standard operating procedures?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm big on acronyms. I always want to know what acronyms stand for.
Yeah, standard operating procedures.
Standard operating procedures. You have an annual event on 420 on April 20th, and this year is no different, right?
Yep, this year we're doing the 2nd annual. Last year was our launch. This year we're doing the 2nd annual 420 State Fair at New Woo. It's an all-day event, goes from noon to midnight. We have a themed carnival midway, lots of performers. We have like an artist showcase that we do in collaboration with a couple groups in town. Cool. Yeah, it's really fun. It's like a total stoner carnival. 21 and up, of course.
Of course.
Yep, you have to be 21 and up to attend, but we make it really fun. And this year, we're bringing a little bit more upgrade to the entertainment. So we're excited for everyone to get to see that. We have a few surprises that we haven't announced yet. So this year's just going to be bigger and better than last year.
So maybe instead of a cow being carved out of butter, it could be Jerry Garcia.
I think that sounds really fun.
So your company name is Connect, Cannect. But what's the website if people want to reach out to you?
It's connecthospitality.com.
And you're going to stick around, I hope, because we're going to play a little round of Truth and Brown Sugar, and we're going to have some more music from Vinay. I can't get over calling you Vinay. I'm sorry. So please hang in there. Stay awake for us. We're going to be right back with more Insomniac Television. Stay where you is.
Schnitz für TV. Schnitz für TV. Schnitz!
Thank you for staying awake. More Insomniac Television in just 2 minutes.
The sexiest show in Vegas.
Diners, the Nevada-style pub invites you to play the best tavern, keno, and video poker in Vegas. Promos are how we roll, so make the most of your gaming dollars here with us. Come play in our ongoing gaming promotions and receive daily free play, bonuses, and more, with a chance to win Knights, Raiders, and Aviator tickets and big money with all those jackpots. It's not only the great gaming that Diners Pub has, it's the 24 awesome rotating draft beers and best appetizers to match. So join us in watching your baseball Aviators and all your home sports teams as we make history in Vegas. Diners, the Nevada-style pub at 8410 West Cheyenne, 1750 North Buffalo, and Las Vegas Boulevard and Windmill. Diners, I love this place.
Discover the Lexi Las Vegas, the best boutique hotel in Las Vegas. Las Vegas's adult-only hidden gem offers a European-style topless pool, vintage glam, live music, and unique dining experiences. The Lexi Las Vegas is located at 1501 West Sahara. For reservations, visit the website at thelexilasvegas.com. Get ready to groove and stay wide awake as you dive into the electrifying sounds of fans of Jimmy Century.
Where do I begin? Eyes glow in the dark, my teeth grow sharp. Really, how can I defend the monster in my mind? Where do I begin? My senses are keen, I'm blasted like mean. Really, how can I defend the monster in my mind? Cause tomorrow it's Halloween. Too bad you didn't know me yesterday. I really was so lovely yesterday. Tomorrow I can't explain how everything's got in the way. How I miss the smells of yesterday. Better leave now. You're running out of time. Why should you?
I love them all. Cauliflower. Oh, hi, everybody. Jonathan Scott, welcome back to Insomniac Television. And joining us on our panel, of course, Vinay, Jen T. They just have initials for their last names. The 420 comic, Jeffrey Peterson, is joining us. And behind me, the host of Truth or Brown Sugar, Enoch Augustus Scott. So we're going to spend a few minutes to find out about our friend Jeffrey Peterson, the 420 comic, who's appeared on HBO, TMZ, ABC Monday Night Football, Rotten Tomatoes, and E! I want to hear about TMZ first. What were you doing on TMZ?
Oh, that was fun. They happened to have me on there when it was Michael Jackson's birthday for some reason, but we were in a dispensary.
Probably because he was born on that day.
Yeah, you know, but it was odd, though, that they were covering Michael Jackson's birthday at a dispensary.
I have a question.
Sure.
Did you go to TMZ because you thought it was THC?
The 420 comic.
That's straight from my act. I love it.
Now, Jeff, you've got a residency at Planet 13. Jen and I were just talking about it.
Yeah, I did. I had a residency there last year, and that was a lot of fun. I was there for 2.5 months, And I was the first person to ever have a residency at a dispensary for comedy. So, and then recently I've been at the Tuscany Casino with my residency.
Wait,
so
where? What nights? When?
I'm there with the Grateful Dead and the Shakedown Street.
So when the Dead are in town,
when the Dead are in town, I'm at the Tuscany. Yeah.
Some of
with
the people
Shakedown
Jeff has
Vegas.
worked with: Cheech and Chong, Willie Nelson, Ziggy Marley, Joe Rogan, Roseanne, Kevin Hart, Chris Rock, all stoners.
All people on drugs. Yeah, that's usually how they pay me. That's usually how they pay me. So I make the arrangement work out for us.
And now, what you've all been waiting for, a round of Truth or Brown Sugar. And here to explain the rules, our own Enoch Augustus Scott.
Hi, everybody. What's up?
Hey.
Time for your favorite game, Truth or Brown Sugar. The rules of the game are really, really simple. I will make a statement. You must decide whether or not the statement is true or false. If you believe the statement to be true, you will say true. If you believe the statement to be false, you will say brown sugar. Several presidents of the United States of America have passed associations with cannabis. But it was Ronald Reagan who said, "When as a kid I inhaled, that was the point, Nancy." Truth or brown sugar?
Brown sugar.
That is brown
sugar.
sugar. We know who said that.
Who did say that?
That is Barack Hussein
Correct,
Obama.
Barack Obama. Who actually said, "When I was a kid, I inhaled."
He said
That
it
was
like
the point.
said it like this. You know, when I was a kid.
Wait, I just did that.
He just did it, but
Mine was
we're
better.
doing it together. Yours was better.
Mine was much better. Number two.
I've never had anyone say that since
In
I'm a
2014, Luxembourg became the first country in the world to make it legal to grow, sell, and consume cannabis. True or brown sugar?
Vin.
I'm going to go with true.
Jen.
I think it's brown sugar.
Jeff.
That would be brown sugar.
It is brown sugar. What's
Damn
the first
it!
country?
That was Uruguay.
It's actually pronounced Uruguay.
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 State
No,
number.
Uruguay.
I was raised by lesbians. So
Oh, yeah. So, 1938, while under oath, the United States government's official expert on cannabis, Dr. James Munch, said that smoking marijuana caused his hair to grow. Truth or brown sugar?
Vin.
Why you always got to start with me? Start down there so I can hear two before me.
No, because he knows the answer because he's the king of all that junk.
I'm going to go Dr. Munch. That's his name.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
going
what
brown
your mom
sugar.
said.
I'm going brown sugar just on the name, Dr. Munch.
I think he did say it. I think it's true.
Jeff.
I'm going to say it's true. He's a
It
fool.
is not true. It is brown sugar.
Hey.
All right, I got one back.
Said he turned him into a bat. In 1969, John Lennon was forced to miss the wedding of Paul McCartney and Linda Eastman due to him being arrested for marijuana possession. Truth or brown sugar?
Jenny.
I don't think it was weed.
You're a Beatle fan.
I know.
John Lennon.
I don't think it was weed, though. I'm going with brown sugar.
Jen.
Well, I keep saying true and being wrong, so I'm going to say brown sugar.
Jeff.
I'm going to say brown sugar. I think it was John Sinclair that he got out of jail. So.
No, it was George Harrison.
Okay, yeah. That
So it
makes
was brown sugar. Way to go, Gen T.
Yeah.
Got one, finally. Thought I was an expert here.
You are.
There's
you
our
are.
expert.
These are really weird questions.
In China, there's a very popular cannabis milkshake called Bang Lassi. Truth or brown sugar?
China. Brown sugar. No.
Brown sugar.
I'm going to go with brown sugar. I don't think they like cannabis in China.
Guess which country it's from?
India.
Yes, correct.
I knew
Expert.
That one. That
Expert.
one I knew.
Expert.
I'm back. I'm
All right,
back.
she's
Wow.
doing it. Last one. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Did you all get that right? You all get double points.
Yeah.
Cannabis and sport may not seem to go hand in hand, but several athletes, including record breakers from which sport, have been associated with being stoners. Is it A, kickboxing, B, gymnastics, 3, 10-pole bowling, or Omega ultramarathons?
Vin.
What's A again?
Kickboxing.
I'm going to go with that.
Jen.
Ultra marathons.
Shit.
Jeff.
I'm going to go with C.
Which was 10-pin bowling. That is a very good answer, and I think that was the red herring. But no, Gen T, of course, ultra marathon.
Wow.
And that's how we play Truth or Brown Sugar. Stay right where you are. Be right back with a little bit more of Insomniac Television. Stay where you are.
Stay awake for more laughs and songs here on Insomniac Television.
Discover the Lexi Las Vegas, the best boutique hotel in Las Vegas. Las Vegas's adult-only hidden gem offers a European-style topless pool, vintage glam, live music, and unique dining experiences. The Lexi Las Vegas is located at 1501 West Sahara. For reservations, visit the website at thelexilasvegas.com.
The sexiest show in Vegas.
Diners, the Nevada-style pub invites you to play the best tavern, keno, and video poker in Vegas. Promos are how we roll, so make the most of your gaming dollars here with us. Come play in our ongoing gaming promotions and receive daily free play, bonuses, and more, with a chance to win Knights, Raiders, and Aviator tickets and big money with all those jackpots. It's not only the great gaming that Diners Pub has, it's the 24 awesome rotating draft beers and best appetizers to match. So join us in watching your baseball Aviators and all your home sports teams as we make history in Vegas. Diners, the Nevada-style pub at 8410 West Cheyenne, 1750 North Buffalo, and Las Vegas Boulevard and Windmill. Diners, I love this place.
Hi, everybody. Jonathan Scott. Thank you so much for staying awake with us. I want to thank our guests, Vincent John, a.k.a. Vin A., Jeffrey Peterson, the 420 comic, Jen T. from Connect, and, of course, the host of Truth or Brown Sugar, Enoch Augustus Scott. Thank you again for staying awake. Here's a little something we call the bedtime story. This one's called Johnny Potseed and the Very Happy Entertainment Friends. Once upon a time, in a land where the air always smelled mysteriously herbal, there lived a legendary figure named Johnny Potseed. Unlike his distant cousin Johnny Appleseed, who spread apple trees across America, Johnny had a much higher calling, spreading little green plants that made the world a much more relaxed place. One day, Johnny and Very Happy Entertainment Friends, Benny the bongo player, Lucy the lava lamp dancer, and Dave the dude, who always forgets what he was saying, decided to throw the ultimate party in the middle of a meadow. The guest list? Everyone who needed to chill out. And as the sun set, Benny's bongos echoed through the trees. Lucy twirled under the glow of 1,000 lava lamps, somehow plugged into the universe. And Dave just stood there for 10 minutes, staring at a leaf before finally muttering, "Whoa, nature's like wild." Meanwhile, Johnny Potseed wandered the land, sprinkling his special seeds everywhere he went. The next morning, sleepy squirrels and giggling birds woke up in fields of mysteriously mellow greenery, and the entire kingdom suddenly really wanted snacks. And so, thanks to Johnny and his Very Happy Entertainment Friends, the world became just a little more relaxed, a little more groovy, and a little more interested in making pancakes at 2 a.m. Now go to sleep, and if you wake up hungry, you know why. Eat well and party hard, my friends. Jonathan Scott, thank you so much for watching, and good night.